Welcome to the video, and I know I'm making it a little bit late, but whatever, let's start. So this is the foundation race, what I call, or you may call it the 20 days startup foundation race. The two are same. So it is the personal growth engine presents the brotherhood event, and it is called the 20 days startup foundation race. The duration is 20 days, and there are 5 phases, 4 days per phase, and there is one finished business in the day 20. We will talk about it in future. And so let's start. So as I have mentioned that this event is going to be the foundation creator of your business, of your any kind of business. So in that case, it will be a light event, and the upcoming events will be like not that much hard but hard. So let us start. And at first, what I want to talk about is that this is not a course, it's a founding. What does a founding mean? It means to start, the starting point of something. I mean, you want to build a building. So in that case, you must need a foundation, which needs a founding. I mean the idea and all the basic stuff. For example, for business, you must need a website. You must need online presence, a personal brand, or at least a brand, something that will make others feel that there is a kind of a being existing in the market who may benefit us. So this is what we call the founding. And here you will not sit through lessons and forget them by Friday. You will live these 20 days holding real, finished working assets, the foundation of an actual business. The founding assets that will make your business to start, and in that case, those founding is real finished working assets, the assets that will make you able to like start your business and your empire ultimately. So let's continue. And then what we will be talking about is the act 1. And the act 1 is the problem. And so why am I mentioning a problem? Let's talk about the problem at first, and then we will just start moving towards the problem solution. So you have watched hundreds of hours of content. To be true, many have maybe got a lot of courses done, but they really never applied those learnings of the courses. So courses are bought, videos are saved, Notion pages full of ideas you never launched. This happens to me also. I have a lot of ideas right now. I am planning 11 softwares to launch. So yes, these ideas are great, but I am not really executing them in that much high level. So none of it built you a business. To be true, let's take my own example. And because consuming the information was never the same thing as building an asset, practicality is far more well hard than learning a thing, than consuming content, and you have to understand it. So this, if you have understand this, then I should go for the next stage. The next stage is, let me go. So this is where goes the potential, this is where the potential dies. And you have to understand that where your potential is dying, I mean, what are the opportunities that you are losing and which are costing you a lot. So let's take an example. You have got an idea, and you thought that you are to execute this. You got a motivation, type of a motivation that is making you to execute the idea, the specific idea which you have gotten in your mind. So what happens at that case? You get highly motivated. You like think, oh, I am going to just crash it. And then you think, and then it dies. I mean, now the question is that where potential goes to die. I mean, where it dies. So it dies in an idea with no roadmap. You have an idea, but you don't. If you don't have the plan, you won't execute it. If you know that there is a treasure in the mountain, but if you don't know in which part of the mountain there is a treasure, I mean, if you don't have the map to go to the treasure, then you can't really get to that place forever. If you're lucky, then you may get to the place, whatever. So this is the first thing, an idea with no roadmap. You it becomes a note that's never opened again. And the second thing is a skill with no outlet. I mean, if there is no practice, if it is theoretical, if you make it theoretical, if it stays in you theoretically, then it won't be useful. This is what I can call that it stays theoretical instead of becoming income, instead of becoming a real source of income which you may have been generated if you have learned the skill, I mean the outlet. And the third one is ambition with no brotherhood. If you have ambition, let's say you have an ambition to build $1 trillion company, if you have an ambition to crush Elon and become the greatest person ever, so in that case you must need help, because you can never grow alone without any person's help, and it will ultimately cost you a lot. And talk about me, in my case I already have a established team which is like connecting with me, getting ideas, getting motivation from me, getting inspiration. So in that case, it quietly erodes the first time things get hard alone. So think about it, if you don't have a brotherhood, what will happen? You have an idea, you're executing, but you will not have that inspiration from your brothers who will be like-minded like you, but you won't have the access to them. And this is what personal growth engine offers, and this is what the event is about. So this is where the potential dies. If we have understood this, then we may move to the next stage, which is that, okay bro, this is another year of someday that costs more than you think. I mean, you get an idea, okay, you are ready to execute, okay, you're executing, but in the middle of that execution, in somewhere of the middle of the execution, you think, okay bro, I am just feeling a little tired, I am not having that motivation, that creativity in me, which may make me able to like go further, so I will do it someday. And that someday becomes some month, that someone becomes some year, that some year may become decades. And every month without a foundation is a month with your competitors, your future clients, your future self are waiting on you to start. The most expensive thing you own is unstarted potential. I mean, every single month, when it should be a foundation, it should be like, you have to, at that time you had to be ahead of your competitor. At that time you may find your future clients, at that time you may like have established your future self, you may have revealed your future self to you. But as you have stopped and said, oh, I will do it someday, it never really comes. So you have to take care of it. And if this video gets a little long, then please don't mind, because I am here to like help you, and in that case I have to make every single thing clear so that you can adapt with us. Okay, so let's move towards the next one. Okay, it went away, so let's see. So now let's move to the act 2, and the act 2 is all about why most people fail. This is a great question, because if you understand why most people fail, then you will also understand that what are the problems that are made through by those people which are making them fail. So let's dive into it. This is a serious part, so just get a great headphone on you and hear it. So let's start. If there is no system, just motivation, and motivation runs out. So it means that most people try to build a business on willpower alone, but willpower is a terrible foundation. It's so much weak. It is uncertain that when it will just go to zero. So in that case, it's inconsistent. I'm really sorry for that. It's exhaustible. It's like gone by day 3. What you need is a system that works even on the days you don't like it. I mean, it must be unstoppable. So in that case, your willpower is not stoppable. It's um, fragile. It's like one of the most fragile things that I have ever experienced by my way, personally speaking. So you have to take care that just motivation is not enough, because motivation runs out. You have to think about it. So let's move to the next one. So yes, if there is no brotherhood, if it's just isolated you, if it's just isolation, and isolation is what breeds quitting. Because think about it, if you are working on an idea 9 hours every single day, then what will happen? Okay, you have unlimited motivation somehow, but at the end of the day, you need someone to support you in your journey. So in that case, personal growth engine is what makes the brotherhood to support you. And if you don't have it, if you don't have that kind of support, then this isolation, as I said, isolation will breed the quitting in you. Building alone means every setback lands at full force, with no one to absorb it, reframe it, or push you back up. Every entrepreneur who made it had people around them who refused to let them quit, who like said, "Oh man, just it's just a normal thing. You should not really think about it. You should not really like get in touch of that quitting moment, because if you quit, it will be the problem for you. If you quit, it will be creating a greater loss for you, because time never comes back. And if you quit even before you have just created something, it's miserable, bro. How you think about it? They will motivate you in this way. They will inspirationalize you in this way. So you have to take care about it. And don't worry, I will send this this presentation as a PDF or PPT file to you, so there is no worry for you. Okay, so let's move to the next one. So the next part is another important one. If there is no finished assets but just fragments, then the fragments will not earn or don't earn, because a half built website earns nothing, an unclear offer earns nothing, a business model you never validated earns nothing. Progress that never becomes a finished working asset is just expensive practice. I mean, think about it. If you, let's say you have a Ferrari, in that case, the Ferrari will be giving you a 300 km per hour speed, the vibe, the talk with the air. But if the Ferrari don't have the engine, or if the Ferrari don't have the 4 wheels or even 1 wheel, then how would it give it? So you should not build or buy a Ferrari like this, or a website or an offer like this, which ultimately is just fragments, and which fragments just don't earn, which pieces, which individually independent but useless pieces don't earn. So be like conscious of it. And we will also provide you handbooks, event by event and day by day, so that you can be very clear and very organized. So let's go to the next part. It's going to be a long one. So here is the like new philosophy that I should talk about. And the new philosophy, and obviously it is the Act 3. So the new philosophy that I am going to talk about is something that may blow your mind, but at the same time you may know about it. So without wasting time, let's start. And the new philosophy is, it's not actually learning, it's building. And before, one thing that I should clear, that I am recording this video in my house. So in that case, if you feel that There are people, bro. What the hell are you doing? It's not like a recording place. I know, but I like to explain things in any way possible. So please don't mind and like continue. And I should not expect that it would be very much long. So let's get into the work. So okay. So not learning but building is a new philosophy because this is the event which is based on this philosophy. So this event is not about learning merely, and it is about building directly. So every hour you spend inside this program produces something you keep: a document, a decision, a life page, a working system, not just a memory of lessons. As I have mentioned, I will provide you the handbooks. So these are the handbooks which it is talking about the presentation. So let's continue and see what's next. So look, let me tell you two ways that existed in the past and the future. So let me talk about assets, not knowledge, because assets are what makes you do something practically in faster way, and knowledge is what you need to apply, you need to use while building things. So this is the old way. The old way says that knowledge is in your head, and here if I explain it, that ideas, theories and notes that stay exactly where they are, untested, unfinished, unearning unearning. So think about it. If you have a Lamborghini, and if you have it just for showcase, if you don't drive it, and if you die without driving it, is it worth it? Is it useful to you? Have you got the vibe? No, probably. So you should not make your knowledge to stay in your head, but in rather than this, you must turn it into the assets in the world. It means the foundation race way, which I call it the foundation race way. So what is it? It is a brand, a website, an offer, a content system which is live, working and producing value after day 20. And I promise it, if you give me the results, if you complete the assignments day by day, then it is a must that you will have a working brand, a working website, an offer that will make you go for the next step or the next event. So I hope you are clear, and please don't think that it's boring, cause it's boring. It will be boring. So let me introduce you the startup foundation race. After all, this is the race where brotherhoods from PGE come in and participate to change their whole practical knowledge. I mean, they will turn their knowledge to assets in life, and they will document it also. So let's start. So it's to build a brotherhood of disciplined, skilled entrepreneurs who grows by building together. Think about it like this, that every brother inside the personal growth engine deserves the strongest possible foundation for long-term online income. This event exists to build that foundation in 20 days with real deliverables alongside people who will not let you quit, who will not let you think that, oh, it's boring, let's do it someday, which turns into some months turns into some years, and turns into decades. You know about it. So you have to take care of this idea. So, oh, I just got a little up, so whatever. So let me take about what you will live with on 2020. So at the day 20, you will have a personal brand, a recognizable identity built on real positioning, not just guesswork. You will have a business model which will be matched to your skills, personality, and lifestyle, not just a template. You will have an online presence that will be a live professional website, portfolio, and social setup. You will have a content system that will be a 30 ready to publish ideas and repeatable content engine. There will be a growth roadmap which I call the handbook. It will be a clear lead generation and execution strategy for what comes next. And then the stronger mindset. There will be daily discipline, there will be self awareness, and a productivity system that sticks with you forever. There will be a lifelong brotherhood which will support you until you make it. There will be brothers who witness your build and will hold you to the next one. And the mainly and the most importantly, there will be momentum which you will build, which will prove to yourself that you finish what you start, will give you the kind of a motivation or inspiration which will make you like know that yes, I am the person who built it, I am the person who will be able to build the next things, the next businesses, the next generations. So let's go for it. So it is built for brothers who are serious about becoming an entrepreneur, agency owners, AI builders, freelancers, digital product creators, and service providers. I mean, yes, there are just some, but all round you will be able to become what you want based on the handbook, because the handbooks will be the only thing that you will have that will make you able to like create assets which will make you perform well. So this is it, you will have these things at the end. And then should not go a little slow, I should now go a little fast. So then there will be 20 days and 5 phases. Each phase will be a 4-day phase. Each phase runs 4 days. Each phase produces real deliverables. Nothing is theoretical, and everything is built. So if you want, then you can explore the full phases deep dive, which I will also explain. So let's go further. And here is that every phase runs the same 4-day cycle. You will, at day 1, you will watch and plan. You will watch the lesson which I will provide as a video in the PGE channel. Understand the concept, plan your execution. Then at day 2, you will be executing. Build the deliverables, no overthinking, just motion. Then there will be day 3, the improvement phase. You will refine what you built, sharpen the rough edges. And then at day 4, you will just finalize and submit the assignments, submit for feedback, receive it, move to the next phase. So this is it. And let's go further. I want just giving you the information, so you may note it down, but I will still give you the PDFs for your satisfaction. So the complete 20-day arc is something like this. Your identity will be built in day 1 to 4, then your brand will be built in day 5 to 5, then your business model will be built in day 9 to 12, then the infrastructure on which the business model will run will be built in day 13 to 16, and the content and growth, which is the most important one, will be built in day 17 to 20. In a must if you complete the assignments. Okay, so let's go further and further and further. So this is the day 1 to 4, where I am just explaining the phases where you build the identity and foundation. Here your goal is to like create the entrepreneur's identity, and here I will launch the video which is who you must become before building a business. So here you will be clear about your purpose, vision and mission. You will be clear about your identity and core values. You will be clear about your personal growth audit. You will be clear about your goal systems. You will be clear about your daily routine, so that you never can say that what I have learned. So yes, this is it, and this will help you. So this is the day, I guess, 1 to 4. Yes. Okay, so okay, I am just getting a little problem. So let's go to phase 2, which is day 5 to 8. So in this phase you will build your personal brand system through which you will attract people. Here the goal is very simple: become recognizable online. And here I will launch the video building a personal brand that attracts opportunities. Here you will get the brand guidebook, the color and the typography, which you can personalize by yourself. You will get the brand voice and positioning. You will get the niche and target audience. You will get the bio. You will get the social setup. I mean everything in one video. What you need. Okay, so it is done the phase 2. It is the phase 2. So let's go for the phase 3, which is business model design. So it is days 9 to 12, which will take typically 4 days. And here the goal is very simple: find the right business. So here the video will be launched is choosing the right business model for your personality. So there will be personalized business models, there will be offer and pricing for them, there will be customer avatar created for them, I mean the handbooks. There will be like the delivery systems, how you deliver the things and all the other stuff. There will be income and goal validation plan. And this is done. This is phase 3, and let's go for phase 4. But before that, there are the 10 business models that are universal. They will as a must fit to you. So here one can fit to you, one that fits to you. So it can be like, let's say it can be like an agency and a freelancing consulting. It can be local business survey, it can be SaaS, it can be software agency, it can be digital products, it can be automation, it can be content business, it can be anything, it can be education. But these are the 10 sectors which must match with you, as a matter of fact. So let's continue. So then we come to the phase 4, which is a little tricky. It is, we take day 13 to 16, and this will be the phase where you build your digital infrastructure. And here the core goal is to create the business assets. And here the video I will be giving you is the building your digital business headquarters, where you will find all the resources related to your, how to create the resources related to your website and portfolio, your lead magnet and business email, your social media, and Calendly. Calendly is an app where you can book days for your clients to have a meeting, or you can book your meetings thing. And then you will have your payment setup in CRM, and they will have your Notion workspace, which I will provide you personally. If you don't need Notion workspace, it doesn't matter, because I will provide you a separate Notion like workspace where you can manage everything by writing only. So let's go further. It's getting exciting, very exciting. So it's phase 5, where you have days 17 to 18, and the video is getting a little long, whatever, let's continue. So it will be the content and growth engine, where the goal is very simple: launch publicly yourself. The core video I launch is launch your business into the world, and these are the things that I will give you: the content strategy, ultimate content related things. You may read the things aloud for your more deep information if you want. So let's go further, and here let's talk about the resources. So the resource that you are never building blind. Every phase is backed by a complete resource arsenal, like your 2D army in pages, in documents. So what are the resources? The resources are only 10 tools, nothing more than this, no guesswork. Only 10 tools, which will be the 20-day roadmap PDF, where will be the daily objective, tasks, milestones, and progress tracker, where there will be the 20-day flow planner, the morning routine, deep work blocks, and a night review. There will be the self-mastery roadmap, the discipline, focus, sleep, mindset, and confidence checklists. There will be purpose discovery workbook, as I mentioned, a 20-day guided journey into who you are and who you are becoming. I mean the purpose defining guidebook. Then there will be the business model finder, where you will match your skill, your lifestyle, and risk tolerance with the model or the business model. They will have the brand guidebook, where you will define your logo, typography, voice, messaging, and content pillars with a serious tone. And then you will have the website blueprint, a simple proven structure, homepage to lead capture. Okay, so I mean it will also involve like the AI tools that you should use to create the website. So and then the last one is the content planner and dashboard. It will be a 30-day content calendar plus the execution dashboard that tracks it all. Okay, so these are the things, and let's continue. Oh, it's more than 30 minutes right now, I'm really sorry for this. So the two resources that change everything are these two differences. First one is the Purpose Discovery Workbook. This resource says that who am I really? So these 20 guided days answering who am I, what do I value, what am I good at, what problems can I solve, who do I want to become, and what impact do I want to leave in the world. So this is the first resource that I am talking about, the Purpose Discovery Workbook, which will literally change you. And then the Self Mastery Roadmap. This is life changing because this is who I must become. There will be checklists for discipline, focus, habits, sleep, exercise, meditation, I mean everything, mindset, consistency, emotional control, and confidence, which you need. So these two resources are especially what I added. Even in the greatest courses, there may be people may be hiding these things from you because they know what you want, and in that case I know it and I have shared it to you for free. Their design might be a little poor, but it works. So let's continue. So the next is the act 6 7 sorry the act 7, which says transformation, and the transformation starts from here, the first event. So let's continue. It's day 1 versus day 20 scenario. So let's see, at day 1 you will say, I don't know where to start. You will have an idea but no plan, no proof it works, alone with the doubt, only the doubt. And at day 20, I promise, if you follow everything, you will have this. I know exactly what I must build: a branch, a website, an offer, a live brotherhood, everything live. Who watched it happen? A brotherhood who watched it happen live. Okay. So then, what I should say is this: by day 20, you will possess these things: clear purpose, live website, and then brand guidebook, a real offer which you can offer to your future clients, your content strategy, your daily execution system, your personal brand, your social media setup, your validated business model, your portfolio, your lead generation system, your launch ready foundation. I mean, everything that you can imagine for a pure start in your life. Okay, so let's go further, and it's quite fast now. It's now we are going towards act 9 8 sorry, the community. Here no one finishes 20 days like this alone. That's the point. Okay, you will be like unrecognizable in this 20 days, not promisingly, but at least in your targets, at least you will have a goal. So here are the things that you should have clarity about. Okay, so you are never building alone. There will be our channel 1, which will be WhatsApp Brotherhood, where you'll ask questions, share wins, and get answered within hours, not days. You will have channel 2, the community discussion, brothers helping brothers, accountability built into the structure. These community discussions will be seminars which will be held. You will have your own website dashboard. It may come in late cause I am having some problems to define the dashboard, but it will come in the next 2 to 3 days, inshallah. And let's continue. So you will submit the progress, track milestones, and receive structured feedback. Okay, so if it is clear, so let's move to this. This is my favorite one. Look, iron sharpens iron, and 20 brothers finish what one alone never would. Mathematical. So this is a worth thing saying that this is the place where you will learn everything practically, where everyone will make everybody learn the things. So let's go to the act 9, which is execution. So actually what does it say? It says this, that everything is tracked in our this event, nothing is lost. The execution dashboard is your single source of truth: daily tasks, weekly progress, habits, business milestones, goals, all in one place. You check every single day. There will be like daily tasks, what needs to happen today, no ambiguity, no confusion. There will be weekly progress and habits. There will be a visible trail of consistency, not just intention. There will be a business milestone and goals, your scoreboard for what you are actually building. Okay, so these are the three things you will have in that one single source of truth. So let's continue. And if you don't understand my English, I'm really sorry, I'm really bad at English. Whatever, so it is the time to move from joining to the graduation. At first, you join the WhatsApp community and then you register on the website. This is the funnel through which you will register, and then you will register on the website, and then you will get the dashboard access, and then you will have the download phase 1 resources and watch the video section, and the video you may watch from the PGE group also, and then you will have the execution for 4 days, and then submit and then feedback, and then this process will repeat through phase 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's content like this, that you will get access to the dashboard, then at the day 1 you will get access to the phase 1 related resources and the link to the YouTube video that I have provided for the phase 1. And when the execution of till the 4 days ends, you will need to submit it, then you will get a feedback on which you will just restart on phase 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, and ultimately at the last stage you will launch the business and then graduate yourself. The graduate word is a little tricky, whatever. So here is a commitment phase. So there is no single price check on this event, it's totally free, but there is something more powerful, a commitment that increases your ownership of the outcome. So let's just get a deep dive on it. Okay, so the video is getting a little long, I'm really sorry. So the commitment A is that you will be the commitment deposit, you will give me the commitment deposit. I mean, you will pay a small refundable deposit around $10 to $20. In BDT it will be like 150 taka to 300 taka, it varies. No, I'm sorry, 1000 taka to 2500 taka, I'm really sorry, or local equivalent things, or thing that you love. You have to complete all the 20 days and receive the full amount back after completing. If you don't complete, then you won't. This uses commitment psychology while keeping the program effectively free. It gives you the pressure, it makes the pressure built on you. So then the second one is this option B, earn your seat. You can join for free, but every assignment must be completed. Attendance must stay consistent, and presence in the community must remain active. Failure to participate results in removal from the event, obviously. It is a strict one. Okay, whatever say, let's go for option C. It is the social commitment. It is that admission requires a public commitment post sharing your personal goals with the brotherhood and weekly progress updates. This leverages accountability rather than money. I mean, you will create a video or relating to your personal goals that you want to achieve, then you will post it on social media, plus you will post it on the personal growth engine WhatsApp group and our community, and it should make you feel that okay, I am to complete this goals. If I am not, then I will be humiliated, kind of things. I mean, just for fun, you may have be kind of humiliated mentally. So the option D is brotherhood contribution. It is that the event is free, but graduates are expected to give back, mentoring future participants and creating helpful resources or supporting the community after completion. So it means that the event will be free although, but the graduates are expected to give back their mentoring future participants. They should be creating resources. I mean, if you cannot consistently go through those phases, then you have to do these things, that you will be the mentor who will be mentoring the future participants, who will be like creating helpful resources with me and supporting the community after completion, even though you have failed. And I think that this is the most positive action, cause one first event may not be smooth. Even for me, I may not conduct it smoothly, but I will still try to conduct it. So let's go to Act 11, sorry, it's in the graduation phase, it's the last one. So what it says that you must have a launch checklist. I mean, the launch checklist. The day 20 isn't a finish line or to rest at. It's the moment your business goes public. content live, offer visible, lead system active, and the brotherhood watching you launch. I mean, it's the launch phase. I mean, think about it, it's the barrier, and you have just struck your car in the barrier. So the barrier is what can be called the position where your everything is live, your business is live, your website is live, your resources are ready, your offer is visible. But to cross that barrier, which you cannot cross, your car cannot cross, at that point you need to start executing towards acquisition, towards finding, towards outreaching for clients who will pay you, who will make your business run. So you have to, you for you to just collapse the barrier, you have to start building the outreach system, building the system that will make you money. So this is the thing all over, and obviously your brothers will watch it. And literally speaking, you didn't just learn something right now, you just built something. I mean, you built the mindset through this video, but in future you will be building that thing that will make you rich mentally, physically, philosophically, in all ways possible. And our group is focused on mental enrichment in the most possible ways. Okay, so this is the fact. And so this is maybe the last act. It is that the future journey will begin, and here this is day 20, but not the ceiling. What it means, it means that we have launched this event to make you just stand, to just make you go live. So to make yourself really go even more further, we will be launching even more events in future, like the event called client acquisition sprint. It's just mock event, I'm just giving you examples, where you will turn your foundation into paying clients, and then you will have sales and closing bootcamp, master the conversation between that converts, and all the other stuff like automation builder, freelancing accelerator, sales builder program, leadership and mastery. It is the most important one that I think so in the next month we will launch. So guys, this is it, this is the end. So yes, come and build with us. This is literally not a course, this is a foundation, not alone, but a brotherhood, not someday, but 20 days, starting now. If you want, join the foundation race, and you can see the full roadmap in this presentation. I will give it to you, and as far you are, it doesn't matter, cause I will catch you winner